food is an addiction like anything else. And some people can't help themselves, including myself at times. Very hard to discipline yourself and not only not eat unhealthy food, but also not overeat any food. Because even if you overeat healthy food, you'll put on some weight, which I have. I still will say you're better overeating healthy food than eating unhealthy food. But I say all that to say, I was visiting my mother yesterday, and she has like diabetic nerve pain, and excuse me, and the diabetic nerve pain, causes like, pins and needles and pains in her feet and in her legs, and her feet were really hurting her. And I said, "Ma, you all right?" I'm sitting with her by the bed, and she's like, "Yeah, I shouldn't have ate those damn Chips Ahoy cookie." Like on the side of her bed, she had this whole, the Chips Ahoys. She had the whole, container there ripped open, and all the chocolate chip cookies eaten up, and all that sugar had run through her body, and was causing her nerve pain to act up. So I say all that to say, I know my mom has struggled with food for a big part of her life, and at times I have, and like I said, I know it's not easy. So I just want to share with you that, and I remember even watching this on an episode of the Kardashians when we were talking about Rob Kardashian, and the mother said, well, sometimes people can't help themselves. There are certain times and certain people, we're all different, that they know, like my mom, she knew better. She knew she shouldn't have been eating those Chips Ahoy's cookies, but she ate it. She ate the whole thing, the whole container, the whole blue container of Chips Ahoy cookies. And I understand, I sympathize, because sometimes I'm subject to the same thing. So it just makes me reflect on this life lesson, on this principle, that sometimes people can't help themselves. Food is an addiction, any other type of an addiction. People just can't help themselves when they're in that certain either mental state, or certain people only have certain mental capacity. Does it mean we should excuse unhealthy behavior? No. I'm not saying that, and this is kind of just to shed light on the subject of empathy, and that's what I want to share, just a level of empathy. I'm not. There's no type of rocket science behind this thing. I want to share that personal life story, so others that are going through it and going through the struggle want to let you know that I understand. I have compassion, and you just have to be mindful. You just have to be mindful that in life and society, sometimes people can't help themselves. And you have to do what you have to do to be in a healthy place, but just be mindful of that. You know what I mean? And that's what I want to share. All right? Stay inspired.